decided to look into the problem of my front end not steering well, and I think we've looked at the problem. That is not supposed to turn independently of this. So I really didn't want to take it apart now, but I guess that's what we're doing. Yeah, I pulled this pinch bolt out, and it's either broke off or wore off. It's long enough to go all the way through, so I don't know if it's blue, like it's a real Ford part. I don't know what's going on with it, but anyway, it came out. There's nothing left in there. So let's try to get this knuckle off. It's almost 8 o'clock at night. It's not necessarily what I wanted to get into. That's a 7/8. It don't really, it's too big. I got 13/16. And it don't really fit either. Maybe it's a cheap Harbor Freight socket. Well, it's a 13/16 like I thought. This Pittsburgh Harbor Freight won't go on there. This is some no-name brand. Anyway, that's a 3/8 drive. I gotta find a 1/2-inch drive to use the impactor. So, but it is a 13/16. So I know this because I've replaced the other one. There's a video on here where I replaced the spindle on this. This thing has a woodruff key in here. It's not supposed to allow this thing to move independently of that knuckle like that. So we're gonna drive the spindle out, which I really don't want to do. It might give me a good chance to change this thrust bearing here on the bottom. I might order one of those, which I have before. See what's going on. And damn here. I got a board underneath there to catch it, hopefully. Change the plan. We're gonna try to do it the right way and take the knuckle off. Come on, baby. There you go. See the spindle kind of starting to drop out. And there's your woodruff key. Right there. Let's get it apart and see what it looks like. Okay. It is almost dark outside. It's after 8. Cat's inside. I got the shaft out. I've got to clean it up. It took me like 20 minutes of washing to get my hands clean from all this brown grease, but we are going to clean this up tomorrow and look at it then. See you then. Well, I got the spindle cleaned up. I did not find like a smoking gun or anything. Even the woodruff key looks like it's in pretty good shape, but I went ahead and got another one anyway. I didn't find anything wrong with the tractor. I did go ahead and get a new thrust bearing, so I gotta put that in. And then I guess I'm just gonna put it back together. I never did find like I said, a smoking gun that said this had failed. So we'll put it back together and see what happens. Well. Get another kitty. What do you want? Something to eat? Petted? All the above? Huh? I hear you chickens out there. Well, I'm having trouble getting that bearing out, so I've decided to pull the whole axle out, and we're going like that. All right, I got the old thrust bearing out. It just, once I got that out, it kind of fell out. Just a little extra effort. It just kind of fell out. I got the shaft stuck in, it just slides in. Nothing you missed by not filming that. But what I am going to have to do, because there's nothing really holds this thing in except the steering arm. You know, that's what basically gravity, pressure holds it in. So I got the floor jack here. We'll try to slide this back in, jack the floor jack up underneath it to keep the steering knuckle up, tension on it. So I get the Woodruff key back in and the steering arm reattached. So wish me luck. Okay. It's a little chilly this morning. Low 40s. Oh. Oh, already dropping it. Already losing it. Okay. Sorry about right there. Come on. I like one of those one-man band guys. And there we go. Sticks up pretty high, a lot higher than it was before. Woodruff key goes on the back here. We'll see if we can get that thing in. I guess we'll clean it up a little bit. I've cleaned it. I've come out here and ran a rag through the shaft where the spindle goes. Oh yeah, I gotta get my washer here. That would have sucked. Probably should have ordered a new one of those, but I didn't. So there we go. Well, I'll give it the first try without doing anything major to it. And just see what happens, how it goes. Let me get a persuader. I'll be back. I decided to clean up the inside bore a little bit. I had these. I bought these off Amazon. I actually bought these when I was doing the other shaft, but I changed the bearings, the inside bushings that are inside here, and I kind of galled up the shaft. And I don't know if I got one that'll fit in here good. Come on, bag. Work with me here. I'm not asking much. That was not bad. Open a little bit. And my key fell out. Of course. Why wouldn't it? Why did I do that? Why wouldn't it? Might have to get some grease, put it in there to keep that key in there. Did you see that? Did y'all catch that? That popped right out. Jeez Louise. That could have been deadly. But it started on there. It's not taking the key there. Okay. You can't see it, but I think I got it lined up and I think I got it started. We're gonna get the BFH, well, bigger, and see if we can't knock some sense into it. All right, we got it on there. Tighten up this pink bolt, and I think it was a longer bolt, and they cut it off. Anyway, it's a fine thread bolt. I'm not sure what size. Maybe half 20. Maybe. We had to tighten up, drop the jack. See if that fixed our problem. Yeah, it's got her fixed. We got no play in this thing at all right now. Before you saw the first video, you had a lot of play. I could turn the spindle and it would spin inside the knuckle. But no more. So let's get the wheel back on it and see what happens. Well, it looks like that fixed it. Before, when you would back up, it would go like this. It would turn, it would toe in real bad on the front. And I'll try to put a picture in right here of what it was doing out there at the mill and causing a problem out there. So hopefully that gets that straightened out, and if we ever get any time, we'll get back on the mill. But however, maybe next week we might be making hay. So there's that too. Anyway, if you made it this far, I appreciate if you give it a like, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time.